Hi everyone, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well because today we are going to start the 200 euro to 10,000 euro challenge. This is insane. It might be, it might not be. We don't know yet because we can't see into the future, but it's going to be very, very interesting. But the most important part about all of this is that I want you guys to learn. Forget the money. The money is just I don't know, the extra you get. But the real important part behind all of this, actually, that you learn how to trade, how to analyze, how to use your risk management, and what you need before you even start. I mean, of course, we all know you need Wi-Fi, you need the internet access, you need a computer to trade, and a little bit of knowledge and brain, right? But beside that, in order to really start, yes, the brokerage you also need. But this is rather minor. The bigger part behind it is to have a plan when you start. The plan, which I will show you now, will include your trading journal. Very, very important to follow up on the trades you have done, on your risk to reward ratio, and comment also on the trades you did, especially the ones where you lose, where it's a losing trade, or even a winning trade, but maybe you didn't achieve your take profit, and just write in why you didn't achieve it. Maybe you saw divergence or whatever, but it is important to understand it, and then you can go back and look at the mistakes you have done. And another thing is you have to set yourself certain rules before you trade. It is very important to keep to your rules. If you don't keep to your rules and drift off, it might lead to major losses, which we don't want to have, right? So therefore, the rules, I will show you my rules, and then you can always adapt, right? A lot of people have different types of rules when they trade, but I will display mine. And also when, especially in this kind of challenge, which is a lot, I mean, 200 euros to 10,000 is a long way to go. I'm not going to be able to do this within like a week or two, but maybe in 1 to 3 months, maybe possible, maybe even earlier. We don't know how the market is going to react, so therefore we need to calm down. But it's important to have different targets. For instance, if you double your account 200 to 400, take the box off. Then from 400 to 1,000, take the box off. I will show you that in a little bit. But before we start, I just want to show you my trading journal, my support and resistance, the coloring I use. That's why I tell you to set it up, because you can print that out and put it up next to you or next to your computer, just to always follow up while you trade, so you understand. Always have different rules to use. Okay, so let's get right into it. I don't want to hold you guys up too much. I have put here the journal. Basically what this journal includes is the date. Of course, I've put some dates. I did this yesterday. So we're starting off on the 20th. Yeah, not 19th I created yesterday, but we're starting off on the 20th. Start of challenge 2010 20. Yeah, and here I have just two symbols, the Dow and the DAX, which we will mainly do in this trading challenge. And here, very simple, either you go long or you go short, right? Then you have to, then I put in the quantity, the amount of shares I'm buying from them. So you can buy, the lowest amount of shares you can buy is 0.01 in the on the platform. And here I've put in, for instance, 1, 0.2. Because we're trading with such a small account, we're going to start off with very, very little, especially if the Dow, for instance, costs us 20,000, 28,000 bucks. It's very expensive. So with 200, you're not able to buy so many shares, right? Not even one. You're only able to buy 0 point something amount of shares. This is only possible if you have certain amount of leverage in it. Don't have the amount of leverage on the account, you're probably not able to buy this. Yeah, that's why the account I'm going to use is going to have a pretty great amount of leverage. That's why I'm able to start with 200. Of course, you don't have to buy the Dow or the DAX. This is just what I trade. The DAX is way cheaper. It's moment at 13,000, I believe, and that's why it's cost more than half of it. Yeah. The next one is I set up the amount of money I want to lose or I can afford to lose per trade. So let's say here in this I want to lose 20, yeah, 20 euros. That is approximately 20 points. So this is the amount of euros. This is the amount of points I'm going to lose. Yeah, and this is take profit. This is the amount I want to gain in euros, which is 60, and this is amount of points, right? So because we're trading one contract, yeah, the quantity, one share of that, therefore if it moves 60 points above, also in towards our direction, then we will be making 60 euros with 60 points. And here I've put in partial sell. Partial sell just meaning if it reaches a certain area and we are not confident, we're gonna take profit and sell partially. Yeah, and this is the profit we will be making at this. We have to type in. These are all things we have to type in, except for this. For instance, if you type in now 25, it automatically changes the points. Yeah, same goes for here and here as well. So if you type in 0.5, you have to type that in, and then the profit loss on that you have to type in manually. Yeah, I have not put in the price at each place because this will drag on and on and on. So we just want to keep it a bit more simple. And the total profit and loss, the total, which this profit loss is from the remaining shares. So 0.6 we're gonna sell, and the profit loss is another 10. I just put in 10 for, and then just for an example. And here we have the total profit and loss, which is these two numbers added together, which is 20, the total amount of points. Okay, and this is, so since we're starting with 200, we have made a profit of 20 bucks. That is a 10% increase. So this here automatically calculates the percentage increase or decrease in your on your account. Yeah, in your account of the account. And here we have the risk to reward. So risking, the R basically stands for risk. Yeah, and the R here stands for reward, and the actual R that we generated. So we are risking 13R. 13R is also known as 13% in this of your account. Yeah, because we're risking 25 euros. So if we go back to 20, this R will be at 10. Okay, so we are risking 10% of the 200 in order to get 30% back. That's a 3-to-1 ratio you have right there. I haven't put the ratio in here. I'll show you in a bit. And what we actually took was 10. So this is a bad trade. But this is not what I traded. This is just an example. So I also have put in negative. So if you would have typed in, for instance, here, negative 20, this automatically changes everything. Yeah, and this changes to automatically a negative R. Okay, and here you can type in your comments, for instance, what mistakes you have done, and this you can follow back all the time. And here as well, the date is very important. I'll show you why. Because in this monthly, every trade you take, yeah, every trade you take, it will be displayed right here. So on 19, I took a trade. So how many percentage per day? So I created 10% a day, how many trades I took per day, and the points I made per day. Okay, this is all divided up, so on and so forth. So for instance, here we have made 2 trades with a negative 7.1, and we lost 37 points. So in total, here it adds up the total of points you've made. It might be negative, it might be positive. This is how many trades you've taken, and this is the percentage you have made total in this entire month. So here we made 63% of our account, and here's a number of negative trades. Yeah, so we have 5 negative trades. Here's the number of positive trades. So we have a 50% win ratio, and this is the amount of negative trades we have taken, and this is the amount of positive trades we have taken. This is basically this, yeah, the total points we have made or lost. And our risk to reward is 2.40, 2.39, which is decent. So it's a 2-to-1, a bit more than 2-to-1. And this is basically the setup I have. We have October, November, December, Jan, and so on and so forth. And here I'm going to document all the trades I've made, and you can see how many percentages I make in a month, or from starting from the 20th or 19th. No, from the 20th. So from today, I'm going to delete all of these. Yeah, and restart typing in the numbers that were actually made. And here we come into our support and resistance colors. So something like that you could print out and have it in front of your computer, especially when we draw in the support and resistance line, so you understand, okay, from which colors are the day, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes. We don't want to complicate it too much. That's why we're going to use only 3-4 colors. And the gaps, the major gaps, we're going to draw in with white. The 5 and 2 minutes we're going to draw in with green. So to your risk management, since we're starting off with 200 in capital, you have typed in the amount of risk we were going to take. So 1 to 5 is what we're going to use, 1 to 5% risk per trade. 6 to 10 is too extreme. Yeah, it's too, actually, I mean, I've used it before, especially on these small accounts, but I actually want to show you how to grow slowly a small account, not a gamble account. How to use your actual risk management. And that's why it's going to take quite a bit of time to get to where we're going to go. But during this time, you should be learning, you should be understanding what kind of trading or risk management I'm going to use. So here you go. So the risk is 1% of 200 is 2 euros per trade. This is what we're gonna most likely use. Yeah, the 1%. We're gonna start off with 1%. The more we make and the more confident we get, and the better risk to reward ratio we can achieve, we might increase it to 2, 3, and maximum to 5%. 6, 7, I just want to outline to show you what amount you would be risking if you took these trades. So here at the bottom, I've outlined how many trades consecutively you have to lose in order to max out your bank account or your trading account. So by 1%, you would need 100 trades consecutively, yeah, in order to max out your account. And see, if you use 10%, it's only 10 trades. So within 10 trades, your account is done. Therefore, the risk management is very, very important. If you use the 2%, you have 50% consecutive losses in order to bust your account. And here at the bottom, I've outlined the contracts or the shares, the amount of shares we need to buy and how many points it is away in order. For instance, here, so if we bought 0.1 contract, yeah, and our stop loss is 20 points, that means it's a loss of 2 euros. And these 2 euros is exactly coming to our 1% rule of risk management. So if I would take a trade, I could only do 0.1 contracts, yeah, or shares with a 20-point stop loss to lose 1% of my account. And of course, the more points or the bigger your stop losses, the less shares you should be buying in order to keep to that 1% rule. So here you will be buying, yeah, 0.05 instead of comparative to 0.1, right? And you see, this is the other points. I have done the points up to 150 points. If we're taking swing trades, if we're scalping, that's why it's very important to understand. That's why I just outlined it. I know mathematically for myself, and you will see in the trading on the platform, it shows you anyways. If you are good in calculating the percentages, it's very easy. But I just outlined it so it becomes easier for certain people to understand, okay, I'm only allowed to use these amount of contracts for these amount of points in order to risk 1%. That's why it's a table just for your own ease, to make it easier for you to understand. That's why it's important to always outline everything first, plan it ahead, and then get into the trading room. And there's certain rules. The rules I have done for myself are: don't trade over the phone. Actually, I didn't want to put this. Only for closing positions. Yes, if it's vital and you see something on your phone, close it. I mean, if you're in profit, just close it. Or in certain stages where you set alarms and you can see certain behavior that lead to a good entry, I would do it as well, but usually I don't. That's why don't trade over your phone. Try to trade over the computer where you have a way better view of the market. And when we trade, we are gonna only do max 2 consecutive losses per trade per day. Why? After 2 consecutive losses, the day has ended for me. Yeah, that means our analysis was not great, and that's why when you if you don't keep to these rules, you're gonna start over trading, and over trading is really bad. I did that at the beginning where I traded, I think, over 30 trades per day, and it's stupid. It's really stupid. You lose more, you lose more. Or what you can do for certain people, what they do is they lose, for instance, 2 trades. Yeah, they go for a walk, 1, 2 hours, 3 hours. I don't know. Do something else. Just drift your mind away a little bit, then come back stronger. But usually I just say, okay, I call it a day and I'm done. Do something else. Yeah, and same goes for winning. I don't want to lose my winning streak, right? So I'm gonna do a max 3 winning trades per day, and then if I have that, I'm done for the day as well. And then I just follow on next day. Enjoy your life, because you don't want to be sitting in front of your computer the whole day. The point is to do what? Let the market work for you. Let the money work for you. All you have to do is your analysis, your Confluence, and then get in the good trade and leave it. Then the market will earn money for you while you can do other things. And another thing, if you don't find a good entry, as I said, there's a rule: no trades is better than bad or losing trade. Okay, so if you don't find a good entry, don't trade it. Try to wait and see what the market brings. Okay, and very important, the last rule: stick to your plan. Stick to your plan. Have one plan, stick to it. Don't drift away, because you have a winning plan, you have a winning strategy, and then suddenly someone comes, oh, I made this amount of money. You don't listen to actually what he's saying. You don't ask him, so how much did you have on your account when you started off? He can be making 1 million, yeah, while he has 1 billion on his account. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, doesn't make sense. Then you listen to his strategy. His strategy might work with that billion. His strategy is because he can play with money. Don't think about the money too much. Don't think about it. The most important, the most important is to think about your R's. Yeah, your R. These are the actual R, your return, your percentages. Why I always say that? You see, because imagine you put your money into the bank. They're gonna give you negative, correct? Long term. They cut off this, they cut off that. Stupid putting your money in the bank. It's like, though, yeah, it's just stupid. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it. It's good to get the money from the bank. For instance, you get 50K, yeah, from the bank on 2, 3, 4, 5%, and then from this 50K, you're able to generate from your trading account, for instance, yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10%. So you pay that 5% back to the bank, and you're still making 5% on the money, yeah, for yourself. And this is borrowed money from the bank, which is not actually your money, but you are able to pay the interest rate back to the bank, yeah, and the principal. And on top of that, you can pay yourself. That is the leverage behind it, if you understand how to trade. And the final thing is what I was talking about, is the goals. So we're gonna target goals, yeah. So if we hit 400, we're gonna tick a box. If we hit 1,000, we tick a box. If we hit from 1,000 to 3,000, we tick a box. 3,000 to 5,000, we tick a box. Then 5 to 8,000, tick a box. And finally 8 to 10,000, we tick a box. And then we're done. This is the challenge, right? So I'm gonna get rid of the tick, yeah, and put it here. Oops. Yeah, and put it here. So every time we hit a challenge, we hit a goal, we can tick it off. So we understand, okay, this is the first step, this is the next step, this is the next step. So this makes me a bit more excited about having the final goal, yeah, is 10,000, but within that 10,000 goal, I have different targets that I want to achieve, and these are also targets and goals for, how do you call it, to make yourself a bit happier, right? So you say, okay, I achieved 400 in 1 week, amazing, tick box. The next 1,000 in 2 weeks, tick box. It just makes it psychologically easier for yourself. Not if you say, okay, I got 200, and then the only goal I have, the only target I have is 10,000. This is way too far. But if I said, okay, 200 to 400, okay, amazing, tick the box. Tick the box. Tick it, 1. and then you can tap yourself. You say, well done, son. Well done, son. And that's about it. This is how we're gonna start off. Oh, yeah, this is what I want to show you. Where is it? Exactly. Here we're gonna start trading, and I want to show you something very special. This, it says live account. Yeah, so remember, this is live account. This is no demo, this is no bullshit, this is just a pure live account. Okay, and I have, where is this, deposited, paid in, yeah, 199 bucks. 199 bucks I paid in today. 20th of October, 9:50. I've paid in 199 bucks, and you can see and you can follow me on this account. This is the account I'm going to use, and this is 100. I still have 99 cents on this, so 199.99 is the so 200 basically is the amount we're starting off, and we want to pull this off to 10,000. Okay, so baby, let's go. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. Let's make this something special. And I love you guys. So the most important for me is for you guys to learn. Nothing else. Forget the money. Forget the fucking money. Just learn. Be there and learn. Be able to learn. Be able to understand. And be able basically to trade yourself eventually. Be free. Be free. And once you learn this, I'm telling you, this is one of the best things I have seen in my entire life. Why? Because you're not dependent on anyone. If you don't want to have a boss, yeah, this is part of it. If you do want to have a boss and you want to earn something on the side, this is also good. If you want to travel, still make money, this is also good. It all depends on the person. Yeah. But this is also something I must say, not everyone will like trading because yes, it involves a lot of mathematical stuff. Yeah. It involves a lot of chart reading, understanding, and it's not for everyone. But if you want to learn just a little bit about it, I'm giving this free. So what else can I say? If you're too lazy for it, it's your own fault. If you're not, try to learn it. Don't always tell yourself, I can't. Tell yourself, I can. That's all you need to do. I told myself back in the days, a lot of times, I can't do anything. But the moment I started telling myself, I can do everything, It's all just in your head. Okay, so I love you guys. Take care. And I hope you're going to enjoy this trading journey. I hope it won't take too long for myself, but I hope it will take very long for you guys because you are going to learn a lot about this. Okay, especially the trading part. Subscribe to my Telegram and Instagram to get the latest feeds, especially when I'm going to go live. I'm going to send out what I'm going to send out. I'm going to send out signals. I'm going to send out links where I'll be live trading, signals, what trades I'm going to take. So if you're not subscribed, then you're not willing to learn. If you subscribe, because automatically pops out notifications, so understand, okay, he's online now, he's going to go trading, he's going to send signals, he's going to send news, then you're willing to learn. I'm doing this for free. Okay, this is free. Imagine, who does this for free? Forget the challenge, forget the money. Who gives you free analysis and showing you actually how to trade? Free, baby. I love you. Okay, take it easy. See you soon.